Mel Harris, Garbagemanpiper, coming to you from the workshop. Just finally getting to take a break. It's been a busy Friday. So I'm taking a few minutes just to look at a few things that have come in. And I realized, hey, this morning I've been smoking a pipe 2 years, April 15th. So I pulled out the pipe like I first smoked, and I pulled out the tobacco that I first smoked, Borkum Riff, bourbon whiskey, 35% Black Cavendish and 65% Virginia's. So I quickly this morning modded the cob to handle the 6 mil. Normally those would get stuck. So I just hand reamed it out to where it fits really nice now. They don't get stuck. But I didn't care for the draw, so I finished the bowl. Went to the good old standby 8mm Country Gentleman I picked up from Germain.USA. And visiting an old blend. So I was kind of looking at some of the stuff came in, and I was looking at the sanding wheel that I bought from Vermont Freehand. And decided I was going to do my own version of that. So I got me a couple of 1/4 inch plastics. I'm going to find the center. I'm going to cut the hole in them. Inch-and-a-half carriage bolt. This goes on the sanding wheel. This is from the Bale quick buffing wheels. You just screw them in, screw it off, screw another one. But I'm going to the 3-wheel setup. So I remembered I had this. This will go on the motor, and then I'll just be able to put these sanding discs on. And I wanted to make enough of them, excuse me. I wanted to make enough of them to where I could just, wouldn't have to change the grits out. Just spin one off, spin one on. So I'm kind of working on those things. Still need to get the electrician in to run the receptacle to the switch. That's easily a week plus away. So I'm just doing things to keep myself busy and occupied until I get the time to actually get to doing something. I know it seems like I've been talking about it forever. You should be on this end. So many moving parts. Yeah, I could half-fast it. I mean, I could just get to, I don't even have lathe tools. Everything's coming in. The lathe tools are delayed. I could grind, I guess, make a lathe tool out of a big screwdriver, but yeah. I'm just trying to be patient, which is not one of my virtues. So I'm trying to find center on here. I'll be drilling holes, filing them square for the square. Just keeping busy, trying to make a few steps every day closer to the goal. I did get the end sanding, the belt sander and disc sander up and running. It's running good until I get that'll go over near the motor where you really start refining some of the sanding. I may go ahead and put the guards and everything on here. I got to figure out how to keep that bit on. There's no Allen. Anybody knows in the instructions that there's no Allens, that chuck just falls off. There's no Allen wrench on it. I got to figure it out. I figured maybe there's a screw that goes up from the bottom. I didn't see that it came with anything. I figured it out. Right now, I'm not messing with the drill press. So anyways, just mainly kind of doing a mini celebration of 2 years of pipe smoking. And what a ride. I mean, I think about the tongue bite I used to get smoking this. For about 30 days, I dealt with tongue bite. And then I went on May 15th, I opened up a YouTube account and started watching Mutton Chop Piper. I went to the Mutton Chop Piper University. May 15th is when it shows I signed up on YouTube. And my first video was July 31st. So 2 years coming up on several different things. So time flies. It's crazy. Borkum Riff. I have gotten an aromatic sweet tooth. Now that I've got the 9 mils, smoking the aromatics is no thing. So I got my bucket at Smoking Pipes loaded up with some Solani aromatics. I saw London Calling Simon. Good to see him back. Many prayers went up, going up, get stronger. His family stays healthy. I know his kids some of them have had fevers, but lifting you up, brother. So yeah, just kind of focused right here on these little discs, working out how I want these little discs to play out. Again, they may be modified after you start working on pipes. The discs help you with this area here, which is a real difficult area. So this radius here has got to be, rounded. So it's going to be a learning curve. I've got a few, you just got to make it your own. That's what I'm trying to do. You go broke buying everything firsthand. That sanding wheel that Fremont has, the J. Allen, is $80. And I'm looking at it going, it's a carriage bolt, a couple of these, a nut and a washer and some felt. I've got a grinder. I can grind the head of the bolt down, so it don't stick out. I'm like, this ain't rocket science, folks. What am I missing? So that thing may be going back for $80. Right now I'm getting down to the end of the budget, and you start saying, hey, what can I do myself? So a lot of the pipe artisans that I've seen make a lot of their own stuff, their own jigs. I know Jordan, Prairie Pipe Smoker. He's got jigs and things that he's made. He does a lot of his stuff, I think, off a drill press. But anyways, Smoking Borkum Riff, celebrating 2 years of pipe smoking and a chat about the shop. Mel Harris, Garbagemanpiper, saying, sweet chicken baby, happy Friday. You all stay in there.